figure out where it was. y'all brought no sandwich?
That's for the firefighters.
Are y'all gonna both be talking or?
We're about to get wait, how long? What light?
Just a heads up, we are about to interview someone from the fire department. See you, my guy.
Is everyone ready? Okay. All right, so could you just say and spell your first last name for us, please?
Gregory Davis, D-A-V-I-S.
And what's your title?
I'm the Public Information Officer for New Orleans Fire Department.
And can you tell us how this all started?
We received a call at 1:56 over to Truro Hospital, and when they arrived, they had smoke coming from the rear area back here behind us. That is a kitchen area for the hospital. It was a lot of heavy smoke, and they struck a second alarm as they were evacuating the building to make sure that everything was okay. The fire was contained to that area and into the ventilation system, but smoke went throughout the hospital, so they evacuated the entire hospital.
And what caused it?
That we're trying to determine at the moment. We haven't determined what was the cause.
Have patients been able to go back into the hospital, or are they still recommended to stay away from the hospital?
I'm not aware if the patients they're allowing them back in the hospital as of yet. I do know that the second floor, which was I guess a maternity ward or something, they transported 27 babies to another hospital.
Do you have an idea of how people had to be evacuated between nurses and mothers?
That we don't have it.
Would you say dozens or?
I would say dozens.
Okay.
When did that evacuation order come out?
As soon as the fire started, when the first companies arrived on the scene, they immediately started evacuating the hospital.
Was it certain floors, or did it happen on which floor did it happen on?
First and second floor. The first floor is where the cafeteria is, and they had smoke in that, I guess, between those floors, and they immediately started evacuating that area.
And remind us, that the entire facility was evacuated, right?
The entire facility was evacuated.
What challenges do first responders face when you're trying to not only save people and evacuate people, but also put out a fire at the same time? A lot of logistics.
Life safety is number one. We always going to prioritize saving lives first before we start fighting the fire.
How many units were dispatched?
I don't have the full number of units at the moment.
And how long did it take y'all to get it under control?
I don't have that under control time right now. But I'll get that
Okay.
to you.
So there's still smoke going through the facility right now.
No, there's not much smoke left in the facility, but we have units on scene trying to clear out all the smoke. Like I said, the fire was contained to a ventilation system, and they just staying on scene to make sure that it didn't extend to anything else.
Any injuries at this point?
We had 2 firefighters that were treated for heat exhaustion and released. They're still on duty, and that was it.
And so what's next for you guys? Just still trying to figure out how this happened?
We're gonna stay here and investigate, try to figure out, exactly where the fire started and what caused it.
What's the extent of the damage, or where the fire started, and then in other parts of the facility?
It's maintained in that ventilation system. There's no fire damage throughout the building. There's mostly smoke.
And so you said no fire damage?
It's not a lot of fire damage. More smoke than fire.
Okay.
Is the facility closed for the rest of the day?
That I don't know.
Well, I did see a couple of people in there in the lobby area. Would you recommend that the facility actually evacuates everyone and keep everyone out at this time?
If the incident commander was with them, and that's probably the engineers or whatever, and they're probably discussing what actions they're going to take.
And so all of the So from what you know, like all of the patients, everyone was fine.
Everyone was fine.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.